Hi guys, good evening. Can you guys hear my voice? Can you guys see my screen? Please type S in the comment box if you guys can see my screen and hear my voice loud and clear. Manoj, Ishrar, Abu Zaid. Hi, okay, cool. You guys can hear properly. Nili, hi Nili. Okay, let me send the message. Okay. Awesome. Let's give a couple of minutes so that everybody can join. Now we are, uh, how many of us? We are 20 of us. Just give some more time so that few other people can join. Okay. Hi, Abhishek. Hi, Tushar. Hi, Debashi. Okay, cool. I think we have one more minute. Let's wait for one more minute. As usual, please do not open your cameras, and to get to the chat section, please click on more. You will be able to do it. Hi, Irfan. Hi, Amit. Okay, awesome. Cool. We just have one more minute. Let's wait for one more minute. Venkatesh, vanakkam, sir. Vanakkam. Awesome. Mukesh. Hi, Mukesh. How long has it been that you are in Paris? I am here in Paris since last September. I reached Paris in 23rd of 2019. Before Corona, actually, once I reached here, the Corona started. Hiren. Hi, Hiren. Good evening. Awesome. Okay. Chandrakant. Hi, Chandrakant. Okay. I think let's start. Cool. Manju. Hi, Manju Patak. Hi, Manju. Okay. As usual, this session is going to be 30 to 45 minutes, maybe up to 60 minutes long. How many of you watched today's training fully from start to finish? Type me in the comment box. If you have watched today's training, type me in the comment box. Abhishek, Venkatesh, Bindu, Dibashi, KD, Amit, Manoj, Hiren, Zamir, Irfan, Manju, Neeli, yeah, Tushar. Awesome. Awesome. Fantastic. Chandrakant. Okay, everybody who has joined. Today I joined without preparation. Sufyan. So you have not watched it yet. Okay, no problem. You can watch this after today's live. Cool. This is going to be around 30 to 45 minutes long. I am recording this. If everything goes well, I will be posting a replay after a couple of hours. Manju Patak says, you have me too. Okay, cool. Awesome. Before jumping into Q&A, I wanted to share a few things. There are a few people who have confused about what to add in these Excel sheet and how to fill in your titles, bullets, and other things. How many of you confused about this? Not clear, not sure about what to do with this? Type me in the comment box if you want to go from give you a brief on how to do this. Type me in the comment box. Irfan, Amit, Manoj, Sufyan, cool. Awesome. There are a handful of people who did not understand what I mean. Here, let me close this chat window for this moment. Manju says how to set up and create a product listing on Amazon. I will cover that in a minute. Yeah. So as I said, this is the Excel sheet. You will have to have this Excel sheet. Each column is like, the first column is like single word, the second one is like title, third one is bullet, description and backend search term. I have also showed you what is a title, what is bullet points, and what is description, and where the backend search term goes in the training itself. Backend search term is inside Amazon Seller Central. When you are going to create your product listing, you will find something called a place called backend search term. That is where you need to enter these keywords. First, here is the title. I have taken a screenshot from one of the Amazon product to show you as an example. What you have to do is, as I said, you have to type any one of your products keyword, generic keyword. Suppose if you are selling collagen powder, you just type collagen powder in the Amazon search bar and hit search. You will see a bunch of listing on the first page. These products are on the first page because these products are ranking perfectly for that particular keyword. That means that is what our product, that is what our aim is also to rank for that particular keyword. To do that, what you have to do is you just have to right click and open 10 of those products, exactly same product that you're going to sell. If you're going to sell collagen powder, open 10 of those collagen powder product into a new tab and copy all the title. This is what the title is. I have showed you what is a bullet point, what is the description. You have to copy all those things and put it in a Word document. And up until this point, everybody is clear how to get all those data into a Word document. Up until this point, is everyone clear? Type clear in the comment box. Irfan says clear. Manoj clear. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. KD, Abhishek. Title limit, I think, not I think, it is about 200 characters long. Okay, cool. So once you have your data on your Word document, you have to visit this website. This link, I will post it in the replay section today. It will not be there on the today's lesson session this morning you have watched. It is going to be there. The link is going to be there below this video. Once you come to this page, you will be finding two boxes like this, one box, another box. You just have to paste all those content here, and you will have to click this button as original order. Once you click that, it has multiple. For example, here it says 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 1 time, 4 times 2. So it is going to remove all the duplicate words and give you only single words like this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 like that. If you paste a bunch of words there, if you click this button, it will condense all those things and give you remove all the duplicates and give you only those single words. You have to take those single words and paste it in the Excel sheet one below the other. If, for example, you might get somewhere around 50 to 60 single words like that from condensing from all the 10 pages. Excuse me. From condensing from all the 10 pages, you will get around 50 to 60 single words. You will have to paste it one below the other in this column, single word column. And when you're going to create your title is like 200 characters long. You have to purposely use all these 60 words in your title, in your bullet points, and in the description. At the same time, it should not look like you have stuffed all these keywords inside. It should be readable. For example, here is the word, it says collagen. In this title, the person has used that word here, collagen, one time. And the second word is powder. So he has used one time. So in the title section, I have mentioned it as 1. Then comes the second word. In the second word, can you see the powder here? Builder. It is not here. Actually, if you condense those keywords, and you will have to use it in the title, and all the 60 words, almost, if you are not able to fit in all the 60 words, that is okay. How many ever keywords you can fit in the title, you can fit it and create a readable title with 200 characters. And then you can use those same exact words in the bullet points. You have 5 bullet points. You will be allowed to use 5 bullet points. Each bullet point will have 250 character limit, so that you can use these words multiple times, but it should be readable. If you have used collagen in one time, you can mention it as one time. If you have used powder in 2 times or 3 times, you just have to make a note of it. How many times you have used this word in bullet? How many times you have used this word in title? And the same thing goes to the description. For some reason, if any one of the keyword you are not able to use it in the 3 places, you can put those keywords in the backend search term section, which is available inside Seller Central when you're going to create your product page. This is how you will create your title, bullet point, description, and then the backend search term. By doing this, your listing will become more relevant to the Amazon search algorithm. Hope you guys now clear. Is this clear? 5 bullet point is the maximum. Yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. I will be leaving you the this page's link below this video after the session. So let's continue. Now let's move on to creating our brand logo. Since we are creating our own brand and selling, we are going to sell our product. Logo is very, very important because that is the one thing people are going to see repeatedly from our side. So you have to, make sure that looks absolutely awesome and that is somewhat memorable. Yeah. Before creating your logo, make sure to find a few reference logo and keep it ready, maybe a couple of them, so that you can give those logos to your designer. So he will get you the best results. If you ask, if you go to a designer and you simply ask him, suppose if you're going to do a baby product, you ask him, I need a baby brand logo. He might have 1,000 different things in his mind. At the end of the day, after he completes his work and give you the logo, you might not like it. To give him a better understanding, you can show him a couple of logos so that the end result will not surprise you. You will get what you want. To do that, what you have to do is you can visit Google and type in a keyword like baby brand logo. If you go to Google and type in a baby brand logos, for example, if you are going to do a baby brand, you type in a baby brand logo. If you're going to do home decor, you just type in home decor logo. Google is going to give you tons and tons of logo examples, so that you know what kind of logo you are looking for. If you found any of those logos interesting, you can copy it and save it, and you can make a screenshot of it so that you can share this with your designer. Where to find the designer? Again, as I said, you will have to go for you have to go for Fiverr.com for your images. The logo also can be done on Fiverr. You can contact anybody in Fiverr. Just typing a word like logo creation, you will find tons of people who will make logos for 500, 600 rupees. If you give them this 2 of your examples, they will understand your idea and they will create a new logo based on your brand name. So this is how you create your logos. So is this clear? Everything is okay up until this point? Is you have any doubts in creating a logo? Any other thing? Type clear in the comment box if you guys are clear with creating logo. And moreover, you can spend some good amount in logo as well, because you are going to create this for only one time. You are going to use this for so many years to come. So please spend some time and spend some money on this. So that's about it. Then now let's move to now let's see what is the importance of packaging. Packaging is so important. I will show you an example. For example, if you're going to sell a wallet like this, how much you can pay for this wallet? Can you just type your price in the comment box? How much you will be paying for this wallet if you want to buy this wallet from Amazon? Logo as per category. Yes, as per your product. Yes. KD says 100. Awesome. 600, 300, 300, 450, 500, 200, 150, 600 to 800, 250, 120, 300. Any more guesses? I am seeing most range from 150 to 300 lot. 300, 400. Yeah. So now let's take a look at this product. How much you pay for this product, this wallet? If you're going to buy a wallet, how much you will buy this wallet for? If one says 1,500, any guesses? 999 Sufyan, okay. 600, 600, 1,000, okay. Any other guesses? No. I have never seen any price under 500 in this. The least price I am seeing is 500 now. I have not seen anything less than 500. Why? Because Simply it has a good packaging. Both of them are leather wallets. This is also a leather wallet. This is also a leather wallet. This box will cost 10 rupees additionally extra, not much. Only this is going to cost you 10 rupees extra from this product, but it increased the perceived value of the product to maybe to 500%. People can perceive it to be an expensive, good quality, high branded product. You guys agree with this? Type agree in the comment box. If you just improve a little bit on your packaging, that is going to increase the perceived value of the product. You guys understand this? Exactly, the both of these product, the cost of the product is going to be the same, almost maybe 10-20 rupees difference. But if you just add an additional packaging which looks really awesome, that is going to cost you another 10 to 20 rupees. That is going to increase the selling price by maybe 1000% up. If nobody were telling 1000 rupees for this product, most of them were telling them 300, 250. When I showed them this product, everybody was like close to 600 and above. That literally doubled the price simply because it had a good packaging, nothing else. This is how much important to have a good quality packaging. So how do you create packaging? Moreover, your product packaging represents your brand and company. People judge your brand based on your product's packaging. People simply judge based on the cover, based on the, what do you call, not about the product, based on the package alone. And people assume if the packaging is good, that is coming from a big company. They simply assume that. They do not know whether they have 1000 employees or big offices or factories. They do not think about all those things. If the packaging is good, that is coming from a big company. Simply straightforward. So how do you get ideas for your packaging? Just simply go back to Google and search in the search the keyword like baby product packaging, or leather products packaging, or kitchen, what do you call, home decor product packaging on Google. You will find tons and tons of ideas. You just have to take two of those things and go to Fiverr again. On Fiverr again, you will find tons of people who will be making packaging for you at a very affordable price. You can spend some couple of thousand rupees on packaging. Once your packaging is ready, once you have created your logo and packaging, you can send these designs to your supplier. Supplier will tell you what format he wants, either a JPEG or a PNG or PDF, whatever is the format your supplier is requesting. You just have to send it in email. He will be able to place your logo and design on the packaging. Excuse me. So hope you have got some idea about the brand assets that you're going to create for your product. And I have talked a little bit about the reviews today. When you're getting started, you just need a handful of reviews, maybe 3 to 5. Why? Because on the first page of Amazon, on the mobile view, Amazon only shows only three reviews. So you do not need much to in the getting started phase. Over the time, you're going to follow up with your customers and all those stuff. Then the reviews will be, you will be getting lots of reviews. So how do you handle negative reviews? That is one of the things, because when I see when the first time people get negative review, they really get upset. I see time and time again from my other members, they really get upset. Why? Because I wanted to show this. I got my first negative review on Google today. Somebody has given me a 1-star review saying this course is not worth 99 rupees. And this is, you just have to keep this thing in mind. One thing you need to understand about negative reviews: every single product on earth is going to get negative reviews. You have to be clear about that. Even if it is going to, if you just go and visit Amazon, sorry, iPhone product on Amazon, there are a bunch of people will leave negative review, 1-star review. If you go to Samsung, you will find a bunch of negative reviews. Every single product on in this universe will get a couple of maybe some negative reviews. None of the products will have only 5-star reviews. That is actually good. If you get couple of negative reviews, in some cases it is good, so that it will look natural, isn't it? If all the 5 reviews are going to be, if all of your reviews are going to be 5 stars, then people will think something going fishy, isn't it? Yeah, agree? Yeah, okay. So every product is going to get negative reviews. At the same time, you should be very much sure about your quality of your product. But you should be 95% of the time, your customer should be happy with your product. You should not sell some cheap, poor quality product that will definitely ruin your career as an entrepreneur on Amazon. Because if you get more negative reviews, your overall star rating will go down. Amazon will not show the lesser star rating on the first page. That is very, very important. So you have to always shoot for 4.5 stars on an overall basis. Suppose if you have 100 reviews, the overall rating should be above 4.5 or at least above 4. Anything not less than 4. Yeah. Okay. What to do when you get a negative review? Very important. There are two things you can do to help your business when you get a negative review. One, you just have to, this is leaving your comment below the review. You just have to go to that negative review. I've just taken a sample from Amazon. There is something called comment section below the video, sorry, below the review. You just have to click on that, and you have to post your reply as a owner or a manager of your brand, saying here somebody has written a negative review for this product, the thermal water bottle, I think this is, and the owner of that company replied it, sorry for the inconvenience caused. Your travel mug your travel mug is covered with 1 year warranty. If you find anything wrong, or if you did not like the product, you can always return it, so that we will take care of your refund and we will replace it, or we will give you the refund. That is how the owner of that product is responding to that each one of the negative reviews. What this happens is, two things are going to happen when you reply to a negative review. One, that that customer is going to contact you, and they are going to ask you for refund, or they are going to return it and exchange it. If you are going to do that, the customer is going to become happy. If you ask them, can you please update the review to 5-star or 4-star, that will be an option. If you are going to do it, that will greatly help our business grow. If you ask them, they are going to say most of the time yes. If they did not contact you, for sometimes some people might contact, some people might not contact. If they did not even contact also, whoever comes to buy the product next time, they are going to see the negative reviews. When reading the negative review, they are also going to see your comment. By seeing your comment itself, the new potential buyer is going to understand you are so responsive. You are attending all your customers. This increases the perceived value of your support, of your brand, isn't it? That is how this is one of the important things you can do if you get a negative review. Well, you just have to go and apologize for the things cost and ask them to return it, and you can refund it. If he comes back, you can speak to him and you can remove the negative review. You can make him better. This is what normally happens. If you go to a restaurant and the food did not arrive on time, if something happens and you shout, the manager comes to your table and ask him what was the problem. And if the manager tend to solve the issue, what you will do is you will go out and say, hey, I went to that restaurant, that manager is really good, he just helped us by serving us free food and all those stuff. What this makes the customer really happy. This is an what do you call, spot to show your support and prove that you are the right person to buy the products from. You're getting it right. What do I mean? Hope you guys understand. This is number one, leaving a comment on that review. Number two, get more positive reviews and dilute the bad one. This is the advanced strategy. You can get more reviews, like you can set up follow-up emails and packaging inserts. All those things I'm going to cover tomorrow. You can set up all those follow-ups, and you can collect tons and tons of reviews, so that this will become drop in the ocean. I have in this example, I got my first negative review today on my amancentral.com. Out of 91 review, only one is negative. Who is going to bother about this one negative review? Isn't it? How many of you agree with this? Type agree in the comment box and got some little idea about how to handle negative review. Type agree in the comment box. Yeah. So this is how you can handle negative reviews if you get one. You do not need to get panicked or get upset. Every product on the universe will get a negative review, even though if it is what do you call, even though it is iPhone. Awesome. Manju Pathak says no. No means you do not agree, or you are agreeing, or yes, I don't understand what that word no means. No problem. So now let's go to the today's question section. Let's start. Did not find any link for tomorrow's live. You do not need to. I have mentioned it earlier. I was doing it in a different page. So there I used to give, but you do not need to register for a live session tomorrow. I will be dropping you the link in the group itself. You can join however you have joined today. You do not need to register for the live session tomorrow. Sir, need to know about GST exemption and error 5665. I do not know about this error 5665. If it is from Amazon, you can contact people from Amazon ASPN, Amazon Service Provider Network. About GST exemption products, you have to contact any CA. Any CA in India, any accountant in India will guide you what are all the products that falls under this category GST exemption. And let's move on. What are the key factors that will help my product rank within the first 2 pages? Good question. There are multiple factors that is affecting your ranking on Amazon to rank your product on first page. There are 3 main things. Number 1 is relevancy. How relevant is your product page in the eyes of Amazon algorithm? That is number 1. Number 2 is conversion rate. What is conversion rate? Conversion rate is if 100 people visits your product page, how many of them is going to buy your product? For example, if 100 people visits your product page, if 20 of them buys, that is 20% conversion rate. The more the conversion rate, whichever product page has more conversion rate will be ranking higher than the lower conversion rate page. This is number 2. And number 3 is sales velocity. Sales velocity is how many sales you make in a day. As I said, there are only 3 things. 1 is your relevancy. Number 2 is conversion rate. Number 3 is sales velocity. Relevancy we have covered in our keyword research. The more relevant, the more keywords you have, relevant keywords, not some bunch of keywords which is irrelevant to your product. The more relevant keywords you have in your listing, that is number 1. Number 2 is conversion rate. How do you increase conversion rate? If you have absolutely awesome images, people are going to visit and people are going to like the image. If they like the images, like the product, they are going to buy. The more people are going to buy. So by doing awesome images, you can increase the conversion rate. This is number 2. And number 3 is sales velocity. Sales velocity is number of sales per day that we are going to cover tomorrow. How to increase daily sales. That is what we are going to cover tomorrow. Are you guys clear with these 3 things? Relevancy, conversion rate, and sales velocity. These are very, very important things in Amazon. Very, very important in terms of selling on Amazon. These are very, very important. Is this clear? Type clear or yes. Yeah, type yes in the comment box. Okay, Amit. Only 4 of them. Okay, KD. Okay, awesome. Everybody is clear. Let's continue. Suppose I am selling same quality and same design finger massager with 3 different colors. Initially, I bought 100 units, each color from the supplier. Is it okay to list only 3 products with different colors? You can list 3 products in one page, like child variations, each of those colors in one page. That is okay. But I suggest you just have to start with one color that is selling the most. Once you have that grip, that product is selling well, then you can additionally add multiple colors. Excuse me. And how to use this, I have just showed in today's training. Just watch the replay of this, you will be able to get the answer. On Fiverr, how to get image other than main image. You will be getting all the images from Fiverr. What you have to give to those Fiverr people, give to those freelancers on Fiverr is, you will have to take your product in different angles. Suppose if your product is this, you will have to take one image from straight, one image from the side, one image from the behind. You just have to give them a couple of angles, white background image to those Fiverr people. They will do Photoshop. They will create the background with additional stuff like lifestyle images and people using your product. Those things they will be using it using, those things, Fiverr, what do you call? Fiverr freelancers will be making those images using Photoshop. You just have to give them the white background images in multiple angles. You can get these images locally in your local photo studio if you have. They will do it for you. I have already registered for your training. Do I need to register for? No, you do not need to register for day 5. I will be giving you the link in the WhatsApp group tomorrow. And there is no pre-recorded training tomorrow morning. Only the live session in the evening, 9 o'clock. It necessary to change image or photos frequently? No, you do not need to change the photos very frequently. Suppose in some rare cases, so any one of your competitors or any one of the other pages, other product owners might copy your image. They simply copy the image, they will change the logo and put their logo and use, because you have done the hard work, right? People always, there are people like this in India and everywhere. This happens everywhere. This will not happen very often. If in case your image is so awesome that everybody want to copy, in some cases they are going to copy it. In some case, if you find other people have started copying your images, you just have to change your images with the upgraded version. You have to be head of the competition. You have to dominate. Domination is into your head. You should not be there to just to play or just to get some sales. You have to dominate the category. And sir, can we give fake review? Can we give fake review from friends? And is it compulsory to buy product first and then give reviews? It is not about fake reviews. For initially, you can ask family and friends, can we use watermark on the images? I'm getting a question in the chat group. On the main image, you should not use watermark. On the other images, you can use watermarks, not in the main image. What about this? Can we get fake reviews from friends? You can get a couple of them, even if they do not use the product, and for 5, 6, maybe 3 to 5 reviews from your family and friends to just get the momentum going. You can give your product to your friends and ask them how to use it. You can ask them, always give them the genuine review. Always, you do not need to, compel them to leave a positive review. That is what I personally do. I give them my product. I will ask them what do they think about the product. Is it good? Because we are getting real real people using it and telling them the feedback. We might also, if there is a chance in the next batch, we might also improve the product. And the more thing, when you're giving to your friend, most of the time they're going to say yes, this is good, and they're going to leave the positive review. Always give it to your friend and ask them to leave a review. They do not need to buy the product from Amazon. Why it is allowed in Amazon is like suppose the same, if you're selling a product or if anybody is selling a product, the same product might be available in offline store as well. What happens if somebody bought your product offline store and they liked it and they wanted to leave a review on Amazon? That is how Amazon thinks. Your product is available everywhere, so they have bought somewhere else and they have dropped in the review. You can get 5 to 6 reviews. You can get it from your friends and family members by giving your product, ask them to try it. Can we use watermark on images? How can we put watermark on the images? Fiverr people will do it. You ask your Fiverr people. Watermark is like putting your logo or some other name slightly visible. I don't do that. If anybody is going to copy my images, I'm going to change them all over again with an updated version so that my listing will also looks fresh every time, once in a while, maybe 6 months, 1 year's time. Not every month, maybe 6 months or 1 year. Is there any process or term called SEO in Amazon product listing, and how to there is a lot of things to cover on that. There are more things that drives ranking on Amazon. The only 3 main thing is your relevancy, your conversion rate, and your sales velocity. These 3 things you need to be concentrating on your Amazon business. Hi Aman, please describe more about how to set titles and description. That we have covered in the earlier session of this video. Please watch replay. How to set multiple search keyword on seller account. There is a section inside each product creation tab. You will find a backend search term. You can add up to 250 characters, I think. There will be mentioned how many characters is allowed. Earlier it was 5,000 characters. After that, Amazon reduced it to 1,000. After that, now it is, I think, 200 or 250. Question from yesterday's class. Does FSI granted to a brand or company? It must be taken separately for each item. It is not taken on each item. It is given to a company or a brand. To get this, you will have to talk to a CA or anybody who specializes in licensing. This is FSI license can be, you can get a FSI license for 2,000 rupees or 3,000 rupees. That is what I believe. Hello Aman, the info shared today is really valuable, but I will be more helpful. It will be more helpful if you can show an example on how to use the tool. I just showed the example today. You can watch the replay of this video. Grateful if you can show us practically with the product how to prepare the Excel sheet. That is what I have described in today's session earlier. I cannot show it live. If I show it live, it is going to load. If it is going to load in the, in the live session, it will crumble the video. That is why I'm giving you all these screenshots. Hi sir, from Alibaba, can we get cosmetics also? Yes, you can get cosmetics also. Please help me register for tomorrow's session. You do not need to register. You will get the link in the WhatsApp group. Can we write reviews without purchasing? Yes, you can write reviews without purchasing from Amazon. Amazon thinks that you have bought the product from elsewhere, maybe from Flipkart, maybe from offline store. That is what Amazon thinks. He has bought it somewhere and he wanted to leave a review on Amazon. Artificial reality we can choose. Yes, you can choose. That is brandable. Yeah. Tell us about GST exemption. Please contact your CA or any local accountant. They might know all the list of products that is exempted from GST. Please explain all type of charges if I purchase from China to FBA or own godown. You are going to bear the product cost. Whatever is the product you are going to buy, that is you are going to cover the cost. Then the shipping cost from China to India. That is your shipping. Your buyer will give you the exact figure, how much you're going to pay. And third comes the duty. Duty will be somewhere around 25%. This can be handled by good companies like DHL, FedEx or UPS. They will pay the duty, and after paying the duty, they will be submitting your bill invoice. Then only you're going to pay this thing. Yeah, row number 19. Somebody is asking about row number 19. You can leave a review on Amazon if you do not purchase from Amazon. What Amazon thinks is you have bought this product somewhere outside of Amazon, like Flipkart or other online marketplaces or in offline marketplaces. You have bought it, you have used it, and you wanted to leave your review on Amazon. That is what Amazon thinks. Amazon does not care whether you buy your product on Amazon or not. If you buy the product from Amazon, Amazon will give you a tag called verified purchase. That is a small sentence will be written. If you purchase the product on Amazon, it will have that verified purchase. If you have not purchased your product from Amazon, it will not, the review will not have that tag. That's the difference. About the charges, as I said, you will have to bear the product cost, you will have to bear the shipping charges, and then duty. Most of the time, if you're going to use companies like DHL, FedEx and UPS, they will pay the duty, and after paying the duty, they are going to submit the bill, then you're going to pay them. And apart from this, nothing else. If you're going to send it to your home, from home to Amazon, Amazon will pick up. If you send it directly to Amazon, you do not have to pay anything else. If you're going to get your goods from India to Amazon warehouse, there is no duty and all those stuff, very less expensive stuff in transport. Let me wrap this again. Recap that part of using keyword. Yes, after I get keyword from my competitor, that Excel sheet is created. How can I further proceed? Please explain. You are going to have those single words in that Excel. You will have a minimum of around 50-60 words. You will have to use all these words in your Amazon product listing. Each and every Amazon product listing has 3 components in terms of text. One is your title. Title will have text space, and the bullet points will have 5 bullet points text space, and you will have the product description. There you will have more text. Here you need to use all these 60 words in a sentence formation way, so that people cannot judge you have stuffed with keywords. People can read it. At the same time, you should be using those keywords in your listing. About creating a listing inside Amazon Seller Central, once you create your seller account, there will be a button to add a product. If you click add a product, that will walk you through the process. It will ask you to enter the title first, then it will ask you to add the images, then it will ask you to add those bullet points, then it will ask you to add the description, and then there will be a button called submit. Once you click on that, your listing will be ready and it will be live. How to get the product ID for private label item? Not necessarily what product ID. All the products on Amazon will have a ASIN number, whether it is private label or multiple brands are selling or multiple sellers are selling. All the products will have that. How can my product must show in page number 1? That is what I have covered elaborately in the previous section of this video. Please watch the replay. There is only 3 things you need to concentrate. One is relevancy, conversion rate, and sales velocity. Does the supplier gives as product specification or some basic promotional information? Yes, of course, your supplier will have all the details, but you have to just modify it so that you have just changed slightly. You should not just copy and paste it, because multiple other people also will getting the same information from him. Is it possible to bulk upload the images using the tool? Yes, you can upload those images inside Seller Central one by one. When you say 3x margin, wholesale price is 100 and retail price is 3x is wholesale price is 100, 3x is 300. You have to start with a minimum of 3x. At the ideal position is 5x. Anything above 5x is awesome. 3x I mean is 300. If you buy the product for 100, 3x will be 300. Suppose I am selling my own made shoe. Can add Nike or Bata. That is against copyrights problem. that you should not do. You have to create your own brand. You should not copy others people's brand. That is violation. Police will come to you. Can I change my product page URL? URL is automatically generated. You cannot change it. Missed bonus book. All the bonuses are available in the replay section of those particular days. You can find those ebook about international shipping and supplier. You have to watch yesterday's replay. How do we page to understand our performance conversion and check how many people visit our? All these are visible crystal clear inside Seller Central. There is an option to view all those things. There is something called business reports. If you go to business reports, all these things are absolutely visible. How many people visited yesterday? How many people bought? So for example, you have had image yesterday. Yesterday you see 100 people visited, 20 people bought the product. Well, you have run you are running that product with those images for 1 month. After a month, you have changed the image. Now you are going and seeing there is an increase in sales by out of 100. Now 25 people have bought the product. That means that image is better than the previous image. It is working better. This is how you can test it. You can see all these metrics inside Seller Central. In case of artificial jewelry, all of the jewelry set, we need photos from Fiverr. Yes, of course, each and every product. And if you are going to sell artificial jewelry, it does not mean you have to list 100 products. Do not do that. Start with only one earring, one necklace, one mukuti, or whatever it is. You just start with one product. Why? Because Amazon has other 1,000 products to show other customers. You don't need to worry that I'm having only one product, how customer will buy. No, Amazon is going to show 1,000 other products. All you have to do is you have to show your product on the first page. Once you rank your first page, once you get enough sales for that one particular product, then you can slowly add a couple of products. All you need is 5 to 10 products. I currently sell only 15 products in one brand and 3 products in one other brand. You do not need hundreds or 50s of products. You do not need that many. What I need if I am listening non-branded product on Amazon, non-brand product, I'm not dealing with non-branded product. I don't understand what is non-branded. Either you have to have your own brand or you have to sell other people's brand. To sell your own brand product, you do not need anything. You do not need to have your trademark and all those stuff. You just need a UPC number to list your product on Amazon. UPC number, you can buy it from there are so many websites selling. You just have to Google it. For $5-10, you can get it. We need import license certificate. We have covered this in yesterday's session. We need this, and I have mentioned how to get it yesterday. Do we need a shipping agent separately to purchase item from Alibaba? You do not need shipping agents, because most of the time DHL, FedEx will take care of it. how to pay China supplier. Yesterday we have discussed elaborately on this. You have to pay through trade assurance inside Alipay, inside Alibaba. Can you show your brand and one product picture so that you can understand? Because I'm training at least 100 people every week from past month or so. Before that, I was not doing this many people. I was just teaching people who are coming to me voluntarily, my friends of friends, my relatives, and those people will refer. And slowly I have helped to over 100 people as of now. But during this last month alone, every week I'm training at least 100 people. The thing is, I will not reveal my brand and show my product to the masses, because most of the people are going to copy it literally A to Z. Then that will put me in a bad situation. Again, I will have to do everything, from the scratch. I will have to again bring it up. That is the reason I'm not showing my product exactly, but I sell in leather products and I sell beauty products. Hope you guys understand. Yeah, and if buyer cancel the product before receiving the product, then pay product returning charges. Yes, of course. Yes, seller has to bear the charges. This happens 2-3% of the sales. This is part of the business. We have so much advantage. Only 2-3% people like this we cannot avoid. This is part of the business. We will have to bear it. Still struggling to get the book given in the bonus in second day. What was the balance? It is on the replay section. If you click on that link, go to day 2. I have published a message on the group. Replay is up. Go to that page. Below that replay video, you will be able to find it. If a seller receiving wrong product after buying, returning, then how much amount? I don't understand. What does the question? Let me read it again. If seller receiving wrong product, who is seller, who is receiving? Buyer receiving the wrong product after buyer returning the product. Okay well, I understand now. You have sold a product to a buyer and he has taken the product and he has given what you call a old product or used product, and he has returned it as what do you call a return. He don't want the product. This happens. This also happens. Very rarely this happens, but Amazon checks it and Amazon takes action accordingly. How much Amazon charges if seller cancel the product due to out of stock? How much Amazon charges if seller cancel the product out of stock? Because if you are having your goods on Amazon warehouse, you will not be selling without without even going out of stock. If you go out of stock, your page will not be visible. If you are having it your place and you are selling, all these things will happen. This will create a negative issue on your seller account. Suggest site for unique products. You can find it on yesterday's bonus ebook. Thank you for giving the book. Can you share detail crisp, which will really help us share important top website? The only website you should be concentrating on outside of India is Alibaba.com. That is the only website I suggest. And inside India, there are multiple places you can find it. You can directly find it on Google. You can find it on Trade India. You can find it on India Mart. You can find it on Just Dial. You can find it on Yellow Pages. You can go and visit export council websites. There are people from India. People are exporting goods to out of India. You can contact those people. There are multiple ways. You have to be resourceful, isn't it? Yeah. Which is the best to cost? Okay, how to find more selling category? The lesser the number, the lesser the BSR, the more units are selling. Yeah, the BSR is depending on the each category. Each category will have their own BSR. You just have to look for BSR in the mentioned criteria. That is alone is enough. Is it fine to sell same product with a different name? Yeah, that is fine. Yes, you can sell a same product with a different name, but you need to think, why should they buy your product? Either less price or better image or more reviews. How are you going to capture the market? That you need to understand. Cosmetics is brandable product. Yes. How to get IEC certificate? You can get it in one day by applying online, or you can contact CA. 1,000 or 2,000 rupees he will charge. 3 days it is going to take. How to make our product within first page? We have covered already. We have covered already in the session. Here he says how to make our product within first page and how other product who were selling maybe 5 years last. Yeah, I have trained people in last month, previous month. I have taught him how to do this. That is what I'm going to teach you tomorrow. You can do that. What I mean by UPC code and something say about UPC code is just a universal product identification number that you need to enter in Amazon when you are creating your listing. If you are going to sell other people product, you just have to click on a button which says I'm going to sell this product. If you are going to sell your own product, you need to enter this number and enter all the details like your bullets, your title, your description, your images. You need to give all these things to Amazon. That is what the number is used for. You can get that number by searching Google. It will cost you $5-10 each number. Each number is for one product. Can share the short summary which you shared yesterday. Please watch the replay. How much time it take from Alibaba? If it is going to come from China in air shipment, it is going to take approximately 7 to 10 days. If it is on sea shipment, it is going to take 20 to 25 days. Aman sir failed to understand how to determine shipping charges to compute the profit. Please watch yesterday's replay. Yesterday's replay of calculating gross margin and the calculator which I showed you how to calculate it. Which category is better, cosmetics or kitchen? You will have to decide. All the categories are good. I'm not, people are sending me, I have chosen this product. Can you just suggest? No, I'm not here to suggest all those things. I can give you only what is possible, what you can do. That is what I can give you. I cannot tell you, you do this, you do that. I'm not here to, help you and babysitting you. No, I'm not here to do that. How to check how many sellers are selling a single product? In the product page below that buy box, you will find how many sellers are there. There it will show you 8+ sellers are selling or 10 sellers are selling the same product. You can find it on the same product page. Hope this question and answer session was helpful. And some of you who are do not understand the things about yesterday, please watch the replay. That is about 1 hour. I cannot short it and again do the 1 hour session here. Hope you guys understand. Yeah. Where can I find the suppliers from Bangladesh? Alibaba.com. You just have to filter it by the country. If I have 100 numbers of some product, then I need 1 UPC or 100 UPC. 100 UPC. Rahul, I'm saying you, I'm telling you, you do not need 100 products to be on successful with Amazon business. All you need is 10 to 15 products. To start with, you just need only one product. If you're going to sell hundreds of your own product, you will not be able to concentrate. You will not be able to concentrate on promotion. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the slides and continue. So hope you guys found this Q&A session valuable, isn't it? Type yes or no in the comment box. If you find valuable, type yes. Barcode is there. Do we need UPS? Yeah, you need UPC if you're going to list it your own product. Yeah. Abhishek, Zindan, Pradeep, Avinash, Manju, Sumit, Mukesh. Awesome. Fantastic. I'm working. Again, face the question. The big question somebody is posting. Please post that question again. I will read it again. Okay, got it. Irfan, I am working professional in start 9 to 6 job. I'll be busy and can talk every day. So can I keep one account manager who can take care of the listing and all? I am getting call from UB Enterprises. They are saying they will take care of everything. This is going to ruin your business. First, you need to understand how this business works. What do you want your account manager to do? These account managing company, there will be people calling you. I will list your product on Amazon. I will take care of everything, because the same people is calling you 1,000 other people at the same time. They will take bunch of other clients. They do not understand your business more than you. Nobody can understand your business better than you. Why I say this? They will have businesses from different categories. They do not understand all of those things. First, you need to do your business. You need to understand. All you need is couple of hours a day. If you're working for 9 to 6, you can sit at night around 10 to 11. You have to do that hard work for only couple of months. After that, you need only 3 to 4 hours per week, not more than that. With that alone, you can manage. Once you understand how things are working, what all things to be done, then you can hand over your account to account manager like this and tell him what need to be done. You have to tell them what should be done with your account. Yeah. Cool. Where I can see sessions. It is on the group. All the links are available in the WhatsApp group, please scroll and click each one of the link and see what is there. Every day morning, we will post a pre-recorded link. Every day evening, after this session, I will post the replay. Hope you guys understand. Irfan says, thank you. My pleasure. I'm here to help you everyone as much as I can. So before wrapping up today, I just want to show you these things. There were people skeptical about buying 250, 300 units. That is actually very normal. You will be fearing if I order 250 units or 300 units initially, I will get stuck. What happens if I did not able to sell? This is what happened. See, he is Sumit. He was already selling on Amazon. After joining this training session, he was able to double his sales. All his he was doing around 20,000 rupees in the beginning. Suddenly his sales jumped to 40,000 to 50,000 rupees per day and declined slowly because he ran out of stock. This is what will happen. If you do it properly, if you do the strategies, whatever I'm going to teach you tomorrow, you can definitely do really well. You will go out of stock. Here, Pulkit from Delhi, he's also done the same thing. He also gone out of stock. It is out of stock until new articles arrive. I am pausing all the campaigns. He has paused all the campaigns. He is gone out of stock. He is Pulkit from Delhi. He is in bathroom fittings category. And she is again Dimple. She is also gone. Dimple gone out of stock in her first week. She was also skeptical, like whether I should do this business, I do order or not. She was skeptical, and I told her, be confident, you do it. I'm going to teach you. You just implement whatever I'm saying, then it is going to be good to go. And she said, I'm out of stock. And I asked her, can you please share your screenshot? She shared the screenshot, and then I asked her, now you become confident? She says yes. Once you taste that, then you will become very much confident. The only problem you will have once your product is live on Amazon, the only problem you're going to have is after this training, you will run out of stock. That is the only problem you will have. That is a good problem to be in, isn't it? I just want to show you this to just give you some motivation to just show you these are all possible. Yeah, awesome. So, book of the day. This book is a phenomenal, awesome book by Bo Burlingham, Small Giants. This book is like Small Giants company that chose to be great instead of big. The author has gone into interview 100+ people who are doing multiple $1 million per year in sales, but run by 1 or 2 people. Huge companies, huge revenue run by a couple of people or 1 people. This book is awesome. If you get time, pick it up from Amazon. It will be a good read. So Sufyan says Hindi version. I don't know. You will have to check it. It is on Amazon. And how many of you watched this movie Founder? If you are an aspiring entrepreneur, you wanted to do some big things and you have the imaginary vision, I highly suggest watch this video, watch this movie. It is available on Amazon Prime for free. If you have Prime subscription, it is free on Amazon. You can watch this. It is such an amazing true story about McDonald's. How this man, Ray Kroc, found a couple of guys selling burgers in one town and how he took that brand and expanded throughout the world, about 32,000 outlets plus. It will be an awesome movie. You can watch this. About tomorrow's session is going to be awesome. We have covered everything so far, like creating your listing, choosing your product, contacting buyers. You can have the better product, you will have the better quality listing. If you do not get sales, nothing is going to move the needle. That is what we are going to cover tomorrow. I'm going to show you how you can get sales as soon as your product goes live on Amazon. That is, we are going to do it live tomorrow, 9 p.m. night. See you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you. Take care. Awesome.